Hello and welcome to the video. Today we're going to be doing the integral of tangent of x. And the first step we want to do is convert this into sine and cosine of x. So if you remember, tangent of x is sine of x over cosine of x. And then our next step we want to do is we want to make a u substitution, but we're not sure if we do sine or cosine. It would be better if we do cosine because this is the correct substitution. So we have cosine of x is equal to u, and then we need to find du, which is equal to a negative sine of x dx. And we want to get dx by itself, so to do so, I want to divide by the negative sine of x. Bringing that to the other side. And then I now have dx is equal to du over negative sine of x. Now that I have everything I need, I can replace stuff in and substitute. So I have the integral of sine of x. That stays. Then on the bottom, I have cosine of x, which is equal to u. So I'm going to plug in a u. And then I found my dx, remember, is du over negative sine of x. So I'm going to plug that in for dx. So I have a du over negative sine of x. And if we notice, the sine of x's will cancel. But I am still left with a negative. But any constant number I can pull out of an integral. So I'm going to pull the negative out, and I have the integral of 1 over u du. And the integral of 1 over u du is just natural log of u. Don't forget our negative sign, that'll just come down. And then once we're at this point, we can plug in what we had for u, which remember we said was cosine of x. So I have negative natural log of cosine of x. And if we wanted to simplify this further, we need to pull this negative sign. We don't want this out in the front, so what I can do is I can pull it in, go up, because remember from logarithms you can pull the constant numbers up. So essentially this is like a negative 1, you can just pull it up to the exponent. So I will now have a natural log of cosine of x to the negative 1. And this is not the same as inverse cosine. So like cosine inverse of x is not the same as cosine of x to the inverse, because that's not what we want. This is what we want, because this is equal to 1 over cosine of x. That's what this negative 1 means. We're just flipping it. It means it's in the denominator. So we can rewrite this as natural log of absolute value of 1 over cosine of x. And if we remember, 1 over cosine of x is secant of x. So we could just have natural log of secant of x. And then don't forget your plus c from the integral. And then this is the integral of tangent of x.